Happy Tuesday, everyone. This is Michael Yingling from Remax Delta Group, and this is A Minute in Real Estate. Today, I'd like to talk about something that's applicable to not only commercial real estate, but residential real estate as well. Cartways, right-of-way, and easement. Three terms that you should be familiar with and understand the differences and the similarities between the three terms. What's a right-of-way? A right-of-way is something a township, municipality, or state government either takes away from a landowner or is given by a landowner. Typically, it's used for transportation purposes, for a road, a walkway, or whatever. And yes, they can be taken. They don't necessarily have to be given, but the homeowner, landowner, must be given fair compensation for that. So the right-of-way is actually an easement, but right-of-ways are more termed for transportation. An easement can be a standard document that gives someone, an adjacent property owner, the right to encroach on your property. There is a difference between a right-of-way and an easement. Now, a cartway. A cartway is the paved road that you drive within the right-of-way. So when you talk about the right-of-way and the cartway, there's usually a pretty big difference. Now, our right-of-way is the same along major highways, roads, and streets that are owned by municipalities? No, not necessarily. Because of development and how things are developed, certain developments have wider right-of-ways than some other developments or single homes built on single lots. So make sure you understand that, and make sure your client understands that they need to do some research to understand actually how much land that they are getting, buying, and can use. We had a property on 230 down by the airport connector where the property line went to the center of Road 230. Now that road is 4 lanes in that area, so over half the property sit in a right-of-way and could not be built upon. So the value was greatly diminished by that property. So make sure you understand how to read a meets and bounds. That's a description of the property in a deed. And make sure you understand the difference between these three terminologies. If you're not sure how to read that, talk to an engineer, talk to the township, and understand what your client is buying, and make sure you send them to the right authority, engineer, or whatever institution you're using to understand what you're talking about. Again, we offer classes here every Wednesday morning at 9 o'clock to talk about topics just like this. This is Michael Yingling from Remax Delta Group signing off for A Minute in Real Estate.